What is up, guys? Welcome back to the videos. Today we're doing some Civic mods, but I have a couple of announcements to make. Don't forget, you can actually win this car. Head to the first link in the description. Every $5 spent on the Legends site is an entry in to win this thing. You can read the full rules and everything on the Legends page. Number 2, this weekend on Saturday, I will be at Spocom in Dallas, Texas. Come out to the Legends booth. Evan Shanks will be showing his car at the Legends booth, so you can meet both of us. It's gonna be really awesome. Use my code Dustin to save yourself some money off of tickets. Today, we're actually fixing one of the biggest issues on this car, which is the alignment. We're going to my favorite alignment shop, 714 Tires, and we're gonna get this thing fully taken care of, and I'm very excited. So just filling up with some gas right now, which by the way is extremely expensive. But we're about to head up to LA and get this thing done. Alright, we made it to 714 Tire. Unfortunately, the same guy who usually does my alignments isn't here, so I don't know if they're gonna let me film, but either way, we're gonna get this thing all taken care of. Hopefully, we can get a couple more degrees of negative camber out of the rear and the front. I don't know how much more adjustability we have, but I'm pretty sure we can get some, so I'm excited. Hopefully I can film, and if I can, we'll show you guys. Okay, so currently you can see I have about -2 camber up front and -5 and -4.5 in the rear. So honestly, I think I'm pretty much maxed out, but I'm gonna see what he can do for me today. And if anything, I probably am gonna take it to SOS Customs. I'm gonna have them widen the fenders either way, just because that's how I want it, and that's what we did for the Evo as well. But I think we can get it pretty good today. And the car's just gonna drive way better with an overall alignment. Good news, he actually was able to get a little bit more. I think the front will get maxed out at 3.5 degrees of negative camber, which is plenty of room. That's really good news. So I'm excited to see what the back will be like. The back's already pretty good. The fronts were the biggest issue, but this makes me relieved now. We're good to go. Alright, great news. We added some camber, no more rubbing issues, and the car is about to drive great. Now, we have a pretty busy day. I'm going to shoot later, but before we go shoot, I have to go pick up something very special from GReddy Performance, and I'll talk a little bit more about it once I actually get it, but we have a 30-minute drive there, then we are going back home. I think you guys are going to be really stoked about what I'm picking up from GReddy. It's for the GTR, so I'm pumped. Let's go get it. Alright, we have officially made it to GReddy. I'm gonna go inside and grab the goods. I'm excited. Alright, we are coming out successful. We have a brand new R35 GTR exhaust. I don't want to show you guys too much, but when we get home, I'll like unbox it and everything. Pure quality here. New GReddy titanium exhaust. Last one left in the US, which is super cool. They're discontinuing it, but we are good to go finally. Only one more thing left to do today, and that is go do the shoot. But I'm so happy that we were able to get the alignment, get a new GReddy exhaust. The GTR is gonna be a monster now. It's gonna sound really, really good. The whole box wouldn't fit in my car because the GTR exhaust is absolutely massive. We were able to make it fit, thankfully. So only an hour drive home and we'll be good to go. So I'll see you guys when we get back home. Okay, we have finally made it home. I went to the gym and everything, but before we end the video, I told you guys I'd show you a little bit of the exhaust. The rest of it is in the Civic right now, and I don't want to like unwrap anything until we actually do the install on the GTR, but here's a little sneak peek. So this is the GReddy titanium exhaust for the GTR. Now I don't want to go too in depth in this video, but this is now discontinued and they had one left in the warehouse, and I got the very last titanium exhaust in the US, which is pretty cool, and I think this is one of the coolest touches right here. You'll be able to see this underneath the car, but this exhaust is so nice. You can see it's the 4-inch titanium exhaust from GReddy. Now I didn't get a straight pipe version. I did get the mufflers because I don't want the car to be overly powerful, loud, and in my opinion, all GTRs really just like sound the same. And this one actually has a pretty unique sound to it, which I'm very excited for. But it came with the mid pipe and everything unresonated, so it's gonna open up GTR a lot more than it is already. And as you guys can tell, these exhaust tips are just absolutely massive. It's gonna be so nice and look so much better, and it's gonna sound incredible on the GTR. You guys can see the pie welds. I can't wait. This is gonna be so nice. What do you think? One thing I never realized was how big everything is for the GTR.
This is a big pipe.
Okay, but for as big as it is, how light is that?
It's pretty light. I was actually expecting it to be super heavy.
Yeah, that is so gnarly.
It's
actually,
just like,
wanna...
why is it? I could put my head in here.
I want to show them this real fast.
We'll just leave it. Oh, here we go.
I just want to give a little sneak peek. That's so gnarly. That's gonna sound really good.
This is insane.
And to think that this is only just like 25% of the exhaust right now. Look how nice the welds are down here. And another thing that I really like is that all of the clamps are C-clamps instead of like bolts and everything, so there's not gonna be any leaks and we don't have to worry about any issues like that. But I'm excited to hear how this thing sounds. I've never heard this exhaust in person. I've only seen it on YouTube, so I'm excited to hear what this thing sounds like in person, and I'm glad it's not gonna have any raspiness or anything like that. It's gonna have a little bit more back pressure, which I like for the stock turbos. Awesome pickup, and I'm very, very excited for this. And before we end, the exhaust is really cool, but how cool are these? Okay.
Can I open it?
Yeah, go ahead and open it. Quick little sneak peek for everybody who stayed till the end of the video. You guys know that I have my very own Legends pre-workout partnered with Staunch. Well, starting on Friday, when you buy a pre-workout, you actually get a limited edition Staunch and Legends t-shirt, and I think it's one of the coolest things that we've ever done. Show them, let's see it.
Boom.
So rad. So we kind of like mixed in the Staunch with like the koala, but also gave it the Legends vibe with the skull and the Legends logo. This is one of the coolest shirts we're ever gonna drop, and you can get it on the Staunch website.
So soft.
You can use my link in the description if you guys want to pick up the pre-workout and get one of these new t-shirts. This is so gnarly. Okay, that's all you guys get for the GTR exhaust. We'll be doing this very, very soon. I'm kind of nervous because I don't know how hard installing the GTR exhaust is going to be, but I guess we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, every $5 spent on the Legend site is an entry in to win the Mugen SI. It's going to be awesome, and I hope you guys are enjoying the Civic videos. Next up, we have an exhaust for the Civic, which I think you guys are really going to like. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.